This is the third impromptu and third video in this series of free speaking drill. So the impromptu is, if your future success cost you your spontaneity, would it still be worth it? Okay, so this is a very deep question actually. Okay, three, two, one. So first of all, I think clear answer yes. Future success needs to Future success needs proper planning, execution, little bit amount of luck also, but basically you taking the full responsibility of your success, of your future. Basically a proper planning and a proper follow up of those that planning is the essential thing for your success. But sometimes yes, things change, things happen which are not in your plan, which are just natural occurrence happen to you, which basically either destroys your plan or makes your plan better. But I still think that spontaneity actually, what spontaneity actually means is the impulse reaction of yourself in a and in any particular situation. So suppose something happens and your instant reaction is to do criticize it. Okay, now this is a actually a bad habit, bad impulse, which you need to control, because sometimes it just creates a bad impression or a bad thing. Basically there is a bad um, um what's the word for that, bad karma. Basically I'm forgetting the word what I want to say, but the idea is that if your impulse is to criticize everything, each and everything whatever happened in front of your eyes, that then that will build up your bad karma and it will backfire you. So every person have impulses, every person have these impulses, and sometimes these impulses are good naturally, but sometimes, but in many cases these impulses are actually bad, and someone needs to stop these or take control of these impulses. Spontaneity is bad for future success because n- not everyone is designed for success. Basically what success needs is becoming a different kind of person, is becoming a different kind of character. Okay, so you need to change your habits, you need to change your impulses. Basically you need to totally rewire your brain, rewire your paradigms, you rewire your thinking, your perspective, your subconscious mind. Okay, so that your impulses changes. If a problem arises in your business, what is your first impulse? What is your first spontaneous impulse? That decides how you run a business, and how successful you become in business and in life. That spontaneous impulse is the first thing a human, um, that's the first human reaction basically to any particular situation. And if that reaction is bad or not right according to the situation, then you will face many challenges, you will face harm because of that reaction. And success is very delicate thing, success is very delicate. Success in business is a very delicate, success in relationship is very delicate, success in health is a delicate thing. Suppose you are just crossing by a street and you see a very good food stall, and the food which they are making is so tempting that you just can't stop yourself to eat that or try once. But if you if you want to be healthy, and if you want to be just basically be healthy, then you should not eat that food. But your first impulse, what your brain, what your habits will say you, that eat it, let's try it. What will be the taste, what's the dopamine hit you will get after tasting that new thing or a new dish basically. That's your first impulse. But if you want success in your health, if you want success in fitness, then you should not try that, you should not eat that. But your first impulse is wrong basically. So what you need to do then is, someone needs to be carefully seeing, observing what's their first impulses are, what's their spontaneous reaction are in any particular situation. Not to instantaneously react on something, but first observe what your inner consciousness, what your inner habits wants you to do on that particular situation. Oftentimes, or in many cases, those in spontaneous reactions will be wrong if you closely see them or if you observe them with a calm mind. So basically that will be just ruin your reputation, ruin your work, and or just ruin, just it can harm you. Your spontaneous reaction can harm you. But if you just observe them, see them, that what your habits are saying you, asking you to do, you just stop there for a few seconds, and then react according to the situation and react wisely. Which should one react in that kind of situation, then that's the right thing. And this is the only way you can change your habits, and you can change your spontaneity and control them, not change them, control them, and execute them in your way, so that every situation end up favoring you, not harming you. Okay, so this is the end of third impromptu, and we will meet in the next video with fourth impromptu. Thank you so much.